Barcelona have done it. After winning the Clásico, Barca officially secured the Liga title and completed one of the biggest turnarounds in recent Spanish football history. For months, this team was questioned. Too young, too inconsistent, too dependent on moments. But on the biggest night of the season, they answered everything. The Clásico had pressure, tension, chaos. And once again, Barcelona handled it better. Players celebrated everywhere after the final whistle, while the images coming from the pitch showed something important too: respect. Vinicius Jr., despite the tension during the match, went to congratulate several Barca players at the end. And while the current generation celebrates, another legendary Barca figure is suddenly back in everyone's mind: Andrés Iniesta. On the day of his birthday, football fans everywhere shared memories of one of the greatest midfielders the club has ever seen. Barcelona are champions again. And for many supporters, this title feels bigger than just another trophy. On the other side, the situation at Real Madrid feels completely different. The defeat in the Clásico officially confirmed a trophy-less season for Madrid. No Liga, no Champions League, no major title. For a club with these standards, that changes everything. This is only the 5th season without trophies for Real Madrid in the 21st century. And naturally, questions are starting to appear everywhere around the club, because this squad was built to dominate. The arrival of Kylian Mbappé was supposed to push Madrid into a new era of success. Instead, the season ends with frustration and uncertainty. At the same time, several reports and rumors continue to circulate around the dressing room and the future of certain players and staff members. And suddenly, a season that started with massive expectations now feels like the beginning of a rebuild. Kylian Mbappé remains at the center of every discussion. After Barcelona secured the title, Mbappé posted Hala Madrid on Instagram, a message that immediately created reactions online. Some supporters defended him. Others criticized the timing of the post. Meanwhile, uncertainty around his physical condition continues. Questions remain about whether he will play again before the end of the season, with the club staying careful publicly about his recovery and discomfort. And around Madrid, the noise keeps growing. Rumors involving José Mourinho continue to appear in Spanish media. Reports about tension inside the squad are spreading. Even stories involving important players like Fede Valverde are now becoming part of the conversation. When Real Madrid fail to win trophies, every detail becomes a headline. And right now, the pressure around the club feels heavier than ever. Beyond the drama of Madrid and the celebrations in Barcelona, this season also feels emotional for another reason. It feels like football is slowly entering a new generation. Robert Lewandowski may have just won one of the final major trophies of his European career. If this truly is his last chapter in Europe, he leaves behind one of the greatest club careers ever seen from a striker. At the same time, Neymar is officially back in Brazil's preliminary squad for the 2026 World Cup, a reminder that some of the biggest stars of the last decade are still fighting to stay part of football's biggest stories. And then there's Iniesta, a name that instantly brings nostalgia to football fans around the world. Because while football constantly moves forward, certain players never really leave the game emotionally. Barcelona celebrating, Madrid collapsing, legends approaching the final years. Spanish football feels like it's entering another major turning point.